Pornhub. A bunch of women sex workers over at Pornhub are upset because, if you did not hear this, Instagram took off the Pornhub account and they said that they were in violation of their rules repeatedly. Well, these women have stood up, and these sex workers, men and women alike, have stood up and they said, wait a second. Instagram tolerates racy pictures from celebrities like Kim Kardashian while they unfairly censor the porn industry. The group accused Instagram in a letter on Tuesday of, quote, violent and profoundly damaging, end quote, harm to the porn industry by selectively enforcing its content moderation rules. Though Instagram insists that it was Pornhub that is to blame because they violated the rules repeatedly. Now, I have to say this. I actually am going to be, for the first time, team Pornhub on this. You probably heard me in last week's episodes talking about the pornography industry and making people realize that porn is actually everywhere, right? We're just deciding, as they have said, which standard of porn we're willing to accept. Yes, Kim Kardashian posts nude photos all the time, barely covering her nipples, barely covering her private parts, and somehow it's allowed to stand. Last week, we also covered that strange photo, the photos that Madonna posts on Instagram, where she is basically naked. She's in fishnets, she's wearing a thong, she's under a bed, she has her full fake ass in the air because I decided at the age of 63 years old, she decided that she needed to get butt implants. And all that's allowed on Instagram. It's allowed. As long as you don't show the nipple, you can put whatever pornography that you basically want on Instagram. So why come down on the sex workers who don't make as much money as the billionaire Kardashians, who don't make as much money as Madonna? Why are we coming down? There needs to either be a real standard, right? Or there should be no double standards. We just need to have a real standard to not allow pornography on the internet. So I'm interested to see where that's going to go. Obviously, we know where it's going to go. Kim Kardashian will be protected, Madonna will be protected, and these sex workers will have to face consequences.
The irony here is that Kim K technically, allegedly, used to be a sex worker because her prominence and her rise to fame was coordinated by her mother, who picked the Ray J porno that went live. But nevertheless, it is truly a breath of fresh air to see women like Candace Owens calling out the bullshit, as refers to as what we notice in our modern society today, specifically to women like Kim Kardashian. What we do need is more women like this to call out the bullshit, because when men do it, we can't handle a woman's sexuality. But right now, as it stands, we live in a sickening age of attention-seeking and neurotic narcissism fueled by these influencers that are starving for attention, where being normal or flying under the radar isn't valued. And it's so crazy because it's so unnormal in our society today that I find it extremely attractive. I'm meeting a young woman and she doesn't really use Instagram or doesn't even have an Instagram account. And why? It's because it reduces or it lowers the risk that her mind is completely gone, that she is feeding into the matrix of lies that construct her life for her, that tells her to post her hindquarters whenever she feels like it. Because the lies of the lifestyles that are purported by these influencers never prioritize or value what a man thinks. But the pure inconsistencies of these platforms will forever perplex me. From allowing these powerful stars from the old guard to post as they please, to going up on Twitch and watching these hot tub streamers do their things with their mammary glands all sticking out, while I got to do battle with TikTok every other week because I get labeled a misogynist and they take my account away, to the shadow banning that can happen on YouTube. And let's not even talk about the losing of brand deals and sponsorships because of the modern day propaganda machine that is against us. But at the end of the day, we must continue to professionally call out the inconsistencies, if anything is to change. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com.